I thought we had more time. I thought you'd still be mine. We were talking like forever was just somewhere down the road, making plans we never made. But somehow we both believed you were right there in my arms, like nothing could go wrong. I didn't hear the silence until you were already gone. I thought we had more time, more nights, more you, more us. I didn't see you slipping, I didn't feel it break. Now I'm standing in a space where your voice used to live, going over every moment, thinking what I missed. Were you slowly letting go while I held on tight? Was I loving you alone by the end of every night? I wish I saw the warning signs before they turn to truth. Some endings happen quietly before you even move. I thought we had more time to fix what we became, to say the things we buried before they turn to pain. I thought we had more time to be what we once were, but love don't always wait for you to know what it's worth. Maybe we were fading before we even knew. Maybe I was holding on to something you outgrew. Now I'm learning how to live with what I didn't see. I thought we had more time, but time just slipped away. No warning, no goodbye, just a love that couldn't stay. I thought we had more time, but now I understand. You don't always get a chance to hold on while you can. Thought we had more time, now it's just a memory in my hands. We didn't see it break, we just felt it disappear. We were good in quiet ways no one else could see. Little moments, little things that felt like you and me. We were steady, we were safe, like nothing could go wrong. But somewhere in the silence we stopped holding on. We lost something real somewhere in between what we used to be and what we couldn't keep. Now your voice feels like a memory fading in my mind. All the words we never said are the ones I hear at night. We didn't crash, we didn't burn, we just slowly fell apart, like two shadows drifting off in the dark. I try to find the moment where it slipped away, but love don't always leave you in a way you can't explain. We lost something real, something we can't replace. Maybe we were timing, maybe we were fear, maybe we just stopped being what we had right here. And I don't need to hate you to know it's really gone. We lost something real, and maybe that's okay. Not every kind of love is meant to find a way. We lost something real, but it made me who I am. And it felt real, and even if it's over, I'll hold it while I can. We lost something real, and I finally understand. She said maybe love just takes time, like waiting could make it right. She held on through quiet nights, counting every sign, turning silence into hope, reading between the lines. Every maybe felt like truth, every soon felt near. She built a world on fragile words and called it something real. She loved like it was real, like it would come back home. Held on to every feeling, like it could save her soul. She waited by a fading light that never turned her away, never turned her away. Told herself just one more night, then one more turn to days. Every second pulled her deeper into what she believed, that if she just kept holding on, he'd be everything she needs. But hope can blur the truth, and time can hide the pain. She started seeing clearly through the tears and through the rain. She loved like it was real, like it would never break. Gave him every piece of her, every breath she could take. She loved like it was forever, like he would finally stay. But some hearts keep you waiting while they slowly walk away. And maybe love's not losing if you learn to let it go. Maybe healing starts the moment you face what you already know. She doesn't need a shadow to feel the light again. She loved like it was real, and maybe that was true. Even if he couldn't love her the way she needed him to. She loved like it was forever, now forever's letting go. And somewhere in the breaking, she found herself alone. She loved like it was real, and now she's finally whole. Late night, your name in the hourglass. Street lights blur, we faded fast. Your voice still echoes in the dark, like a prayer, like a scar. I tried to fix us with bleeding hands, held every piece till I could not stand. I tried to fix us, but love broke through, and the hardest truth is I still wanted you. We were fire in a fragile room, burning bright but ending soon. You said forever like it was safe, like hearts don't bend, like time don't change. Now I'm lying where you once were, talking to the silence more. Every word I couldn't say comes back louder every day. I carried all the weight like I could make you stay, but some things fall apart no matter what you say. I tried to fix us with bleeding hands, held every piece till I could not stand. I tried to fix us through every bruise, but the more I held you closer, the more I was losing you. I tried to fix us, I gave my truth, and the hardest part is I still wanted you. Now your shadow fills the room, even when I'm over you. I replay the night you left, I replay the right, the end. Maybe love was never mine, maybe I just crossed the line, trying hard to make it last, building hope from broken glass. So I let the silence speak what we couldn't face. Love can end in quiet ways, even after all it gave. I don't need to hate you now to finally walk away. I tried to fix us with bleeding hands, held every piece till I could not stand. I tried to fix us, but hearts can move, and the hardest truth is I have to stop chasing you. I tried to fix us, now I let go too. I'll always love the memory, but I'm not going back to you. I tried to fix us, I tried to fix us, but I can't fix you. But I can't fix you. I felt it breaking before it ended. You looked at me like you were torn, like part of you was already gone. I held on tighter, you pulled away like something in you couldn't stay. No matter how old tonight, I was right beside her, but not the one inside. Her heart didn't choose me. I see it painfully. You can't make someone love you if it's not meant to be. felt it breaking before goodbye. Her heart didn't choose me. And now I understand. I was fighting for a feeling I could never command. Her heart didn't choose me, but I finally see some things aren't meant to happen. No matter how you believe. Didn't choose me. Didn't choose me. Didn't choose me. Her heart didn't choose me, and that's the truth. We didn't say it, but we both knew it didn't feel right anymore. Even when we tried before, we were holding on to something we didn't understand no more. It didn't feel right anymore. I couldn't fake it like before. We were calling it love, but I'm not sure. You said we're fine, but not the same. We kept pretending nothing changed. We stayed together out of habit, but something in it felt off balance. It didn't break, it just got quiet. No big ending, just slowly dying. It didn't feel right anymore. Even when we tried before, we were holding on to something we don't recognize no more. You said we'd fix it, but it felt wrong. I was still here, but you were gone. I look back now and see it clear. We lost the feeling way back here. Before the distance, before the end, we stopped being what we had been. Maybe nothing really happened. Maybe that's the hardest part. We didn't lose it all at once. It just stopped feeling like us. It didn't feel right anymore. And now I finally know we were holding on to something we already let go. It didn't feel right anymore, but I stayed too long. I was trying to fix a feeling that was already gone. It didn't feel right anymore. And we both knew it. She didn't cry. She didn't need to. She wore silence like it was gold. No hesitation, no need to hold. The way she turned without a sound said more than words could ever know. I stood there frozen while watching her leave like something perfect slipping from me. She walked away so calmly, like it was meant to be. No tears, no broken pieces, just quiet dignity. She walked away so calmly, and I could barely breathe. I lost her in a moment that felt like destiny. Her steps were steady, her heart was gone, like she had known it all along. I tried to reach her, but too late. She didn't turn, she didn't wait. Maybe she knew what I denied. Maybe she saw what I couldn't find. Maybe love don't end in chaos. Maybe it ends in peace. And I was holding on while she walked away so calmly, like it was meant to be. No tears, no shattered echoes, just quiet dignity. She walked away so calmly, but it broke everything. She left without a warning, but it felt like destiny. She walked so calmly. You said it felt right. Yeah. So did I. So did I. Yeah. I thought this was different. The way you move, the way you listen. Yeah. I thought this was something real, but now I don't know how to feel. You get close, then fall back. Say my name like that. I feel something you don't say, and it pulls me the wrong way. I thought this was different. Yeah. The way you look, the way you don't. Yeah. I thought this was something real, but now I don't know what I want. Maybe I read too deep. Maybe you never meant it. Maybe I wanted more than you were giving. I feel it, but you don't show it. I thought this was different, but something's missing in it. I thought this was something real, but now I don't know how to feel. I thought this was different. Guess it isn't. I thought this was different. Yeah. I thought this was different. I saw it in her eyes before she spoke. eyes never lie. Her eyes never lie. Even when the words felt quiet, her eyes never lie. We were drifting through the night, half in shadow, half in light. No need talking, we just knew something real in something new. Her eyes never lie. Her eyes never lie. Her eyes never lie. Her eyes never lie. Maybe truth don't need a voice. Maybe love is just a feeling. We were lost inside a moment, but her eyes, they said everything. Her eyes never lie. 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 We hands on no 10. It started easy. It felt like light. We didn't question. We didn't fight. We had a moment. We had a flow. And in between, we let it go. We lost it somewhere in between, but it was real for a while. No blame between us, no need to hold. Some things just fade, they don't unfold. We didn't break it, we didn't try. It just got quiet over time. I see it clearer looking back. We weren't lost, we just didn't last. We lost it somewhere in between what we were and what we couldn't be. We held it gently till it changed, and now I see it's okay. Maybe not everything is meant to stay. Maybe some love just finds its way into a moment, then fades away. And that's it's okay. We lost it somewhere in between, but it was real when it was you and me. And even if it's gone, I'm still okay. We lost it somewhere, and that's okay. We lost it somewhere, and I found my way. I saw it in her eyes before she said a word. She used to hold on to every fight, try to fix things, make it right. We had our moments, we had our scars, but she stayed through it, no matter how hard. But something changed in how she moved, less like love, more like truth. No more questions, no more pain, just quiet distance in her name. I kept holding on like we were okay, but she was already walking away. She didn't wanna stay, no rush, no tears, no fight, no words to say, just let it fade like we were nothing. She didn't wanna stay, I saw it in her face. Before goodbye, she was already gone. Maybe she was tired of trying alone. Maybe I didn't see it till she was gone. Maybe love don't break loud. Maybe it just fades away. She didn't wanna stay, no words to say, just let it fade like we were nothing. She didn't wanna stay, but now I understand. She let go long before I ever could again. She didn't wanna stay, and I couldn't make her. I held on longer than I should have. You gave me signs I couldn't read, or maybe I just didn't wanna see. You pulled away, I stayed the same. was pain. I let it go too late. I see it now, I know I was still holding on when I should've let you go. I let it go too late. Now everything has changed. I try to save a love that was already fading. We had the moments, we had the spark, but something missing kept us in the dark. You stopped trying, I stayed too long, thinking somehow we'd still belong. I felt it slipping through my hands, but I kept holding what I didn't understand. Maybe I was stand to lose it all. Maybe I was hoping it wouldn't fall. Maybe love was leaving before I knew, and I was holding on to something already through. But now I finally see I was fighting for a love that was never meant for me. I let it go too late, but now I understand. Sometimes letting go was never in my hands. I let it go too late. But I let it go. We felt so close, but something was missing. It was never really us. I see it now, I do. I was holding on to something that was never true. You held me like it could be real, but something in it didn't feel. We said the words, but not enough. It sounded right, but wasn't love. I tried to shape it into something. I called it us, but it was nothing. It was never really us. I see it now, it's clear. I was lost inside a story that just disappeared. You said you felt it, but it didn't last. I was holding on to us. You were moving on too fast. Maybe I just needed something to believe. Maybe I ignored what I couldn't see. Maybe it was never mine to hold, and I just needed time to let it go. It was never really us, but I held on like it was. I was giving you forever, you were She knew before I did. She felt the distance in my tone, the way I stayed but felt alone. I said I'm fine. She heard the truth in all the things I didn't do. She saw the ending in my eyes before I ever said goodbye. I held on tight like we were good, but she let go before I could. I thought we had time, I thought we were safe, but she was already walking away. She knew before I did that we were falling apart. I was still holding on. She was guarding her heart. She knew before I did. I see it now, it's clear. I was still in the moment. She was already gone from here. Maybe she saw it in ways I couldn't see. Maybe she felt it before it reached me. Maybe love fades quiet and slow, and one heart knows before the other lets go. She knew before I did that we were breaking down. I was still trying to stay. She was already leaving now. She knew before I did, and now I understand. I was holding on to what she had already let go of my hand. She knew before I did. I knew it, I felt it, but I stayed anyway. You gave me signs I didn't see, or maybe I just didn't wanna leave. You pulled away, I pulled you close, holding on to what hurt the most. I stayed when I shouldn't have held on to what we didn't end. I made excuses for your silence, turned your distance into guidance. I told myself we'd be okay, even when you walked away. I saw the truth, I felt the cracks, but love kept pulling me right back. I stayed when I shouldn't have, gave you it in her eyes. Before she said goodbye, she used to fight for every word. Hold on tight, even when it hurt. We had our moments, we had our scars, but she stayed through it, no matter how hard. But something changed, I felt it fade. She stopped trying like love was a weight. No tears this time, no asking why, just silence sitting in her goodbye. I kept holding on, like nothing's wrong, but she was already gone. She didn't even try this time. No tears, no fight, no reasons why. Just let it go like we were nothing. She didn't even say goodbye, just walked away without a sign, like all we had was never something. Maybe she was tired of holding us alone. Maybe I didn't see it till she was already gone. Maybe love don't break loud, maybe it just fades away. She didn't even try this time. No tears, no fight, no reasons why. Just let it go like we were nothing. She didn't even say goodbye, but now I see it in her eyes. She gave up long before that night. She didn't even try this time. We were almost something. I felt it before it ended. You looked at me like it was real, like we were right there on the edge of something. But every moment slipped through time, like we were close, but never aligned. We were almost something, almost everything. Close enough to feel it, never close enough to stay. We were almost something, caught between the lines. What we could have been just passed us by. We had the feeling, we had the spark, but something missing kept us in the dark. You held me close, then pulled away, like love was something we couldn't face. Maybe we were written just to cross, not to hold on, just to get lost. Maybe in another life we don't let it fall apart. Maybe we were something real, just with different hearts. Maybe we were written down, but never meant to stay. Maybe we were everything in a different way. We were almost something, almost everything, close enough to feel it, never close enough to stay. We were almost something, I still feel it now. What we never became still finds me We were almost something. Ooh. That's what stays with me. I should have seen it. You were already gone. I was already gone. I was just holding on, trying to make it right. You were done. I was already gone. I see it way too late. I was still in love. You were walking away. You said I'm fine, but I could tell something was off. I felt it myself. The way you looked, the way you moved. You were right here, but not with me too. I tried to fix it, tried to stay, but you were already slipping away. Or I was already gone. I was just holding on, trying to make it right. When you were done, you said you loved me, but it felt wrong. I didn't see it till you were gone. Now it's quiet in my room. No more you, no more us. I replay moments in my head, trying to hear what you never said. Maybe you checked out way before goodbye. Maybe I knew it, just closed my eyes. Now I see it clear as it gets. Her heart was already gone. I was just holding on, trying to make it right. When you were done, her heart was already gone, but now I let it fade. I was still in love. You were already gone. You were already gone. I just stayed too long. That's me. I thought you meant it, every word you said, and now it's just echoes stuck inside my head. I thought you meant it when you said don't go. Now I'm here alone. letting you go. You said forever like it was real. I gave you all of me and let me feel. The way you held me felt so true. I didn't know I was losing you. I replay nights, I replay us, trying to find what I can't trust. I thought you meant it when you said stay. Now all your promises fade away. You said you love me, then let me go. If you didn't mean it, why say it's love? Your voice still lingers in empty space, like broken memories I can't erase. You left me holding what we were, turning love into just a blur. Maybe I believed it more than you did. Maybe I was holding what never lived. Now I'm learning to let it go. I thought you meant it, every word you said. Now it's just echoes running through my head. I thought you meant it when you said don't go, but now I'm stronger, letting you go. I thought you meant it this time. I let you go. She said it didn't matter, but I remember everything. She said it didn't matter. You said it didn't matter, like I wouldn't break, like I don't feel it. Every time you change, you said it lately. You said it lightly, like it was nothing at all, but I still feel it through it all. The way you looked at me, then looked away, like love was something you wouldn't stay for. I tried to move on, but I replay every word you never said. She said it didn't matter, like I wouldn't break, like I don't feel it. Every time you change, you say it's easy, just walk away. But if it didn't matter, why do I stay? I hear your voice inside my head, in every silence, every breath. You left me here with what we were, holding on to just a blur. Maybe it's over, maybe we're done. Maybe I'm learning to be the one who finally lets you go. She said it didn't matter, like I wouldn't break it, like I don't feel it. Every time you change, you say it's easy, just walk away. You said it didn't matter this time. It doesn't.